Howdy y'all. I'm about to load up and go do some bass fishing with one of my favorite custom rods, and I've decided I'm going to make a series of custom rod building tips and how-tos. We're going to kick the series off with what I believe is the best technique at setting guides on your rod blank before you wrap them. Let's take a look. The idea is to use rubber bands to attach the guides instead of tape or instead of the glue. You literally could use orthodontic rubber bands that you put on braces. But this hose that I've got here, this latex hose, you can buy from Lowe's in the plumbing section next to the nylon hoses. This is 10 feet, costs $22. It doesn't take 2 cents worth of it to actually do one rod. So let me show you what I mean. I've taken my clippers, my little snips, and I've cut the tube into tiny little rings. See there? And I've pre-cut a bunch of them, got them in my tool kit here, and you take now your rubber band, slip it over the end of the rod and pull it all the way down to where the guide needs to be. Then you take your guide and you just slide the foot underneath the rubber band. Look at that. Now here's what's handy about that. Let's say that it's time to set the guides in their exact position before you wrap them. You're able to look down the rod blank and see if they precisely line up. To the degree that they don't, which of these do you think is easier to manipulate? Or imagine if it was glued. Yeah, you can move them a little bit. I can move this a little bit, but I can move this one wherever I want. And so once I get it lined up exactly where I want it, whether that's around the blank or up and down the blank, then you're of course going to set the blank into your wrapper and start wrapping the guide. Again, once you have the foot started, then you take your snips and you simply cut the rubber band, keep wrapping, and then move on to your next one. Let me show you a rod that I've already got pre-done. This one I've put 10 guides on already. Again, we're just starting our mock fit. You can see the guides here, and I've got the front foot of these double-footed guides wrapped. And take a note of this. Once you get to the more forward guides, as the taper of the rod gets thinner and thinner, you just double over or even triple over the rubber band so that you get a little tighter fit and you're able to put them all on there. So then I'm able to look down the rod blank and start twisting them. Once I've got I'm gonna call it the vertical positioning correct, you can start twisting each of them into proper alignment so that you have your guides in as straight a line as possible. So there you go, guys. There's my #1 tip for the most efficient and fastest way to set and place your guides on your custom fishing rod. Thanks for watching.